Okay, so you've got a shiny new website, and it's the first website that you've had for your business, and you're thinking, or you've been looking around and you're wondering, should I do SEO on my website? It's a good question, and look, I know that a lot of people are getting 2 or 3, up to half a dozen emails a week from Indian companies guaranteeing first page position in Google, to generate traffic and sales, and all sorts of things like that. Now, what does that mean for you? Look, we try and steer away from the whole guaranteed first page rankings. We've seen it time and time again. For us, we focus on the business result. So that might be, we'll aim for a number of phone calls a month, number of email submissions, things like that. If you focus too much on the rankings, it's a lot easier for the SEO company to get away with not producing a business result. We've seen it a lot of times. A good example, a couple of months ago, we had a meeting with a mortgage broker, and every morning he was getting up and he was punching in mortgage broker Labrador, and bang, he was position 1 in Google. He was really stoked. He was happy with that. Yep, position 1, no problems at all. When we met with him, we asked him, has anyone done any research, and do you know how many people are actually searching for mortgage broker Labrador? And he actually didn't have any idea at all. So we went away and did a bit of research, and it turns out that nobody at all is searching, apart from him, mortgage broker Labrador. So although he's getting position 1, page 1 of Google, he's not getting any result from that because nobody's searching it. So, and we see this all the time, that SEO companies will guarantee you a first page ranking, but it's not necessarily, look, the good ones out there, and there are a lot of good ones out there that are doing a good job, but there are shonky ones out there that are doing, especially the ones that you're getting solicited from overseas, because it's super easy to get a good first page result on a ranking that nobody's searching for. So keeping that in mind, super important. Don't just go on what they're saying, first page ranking. Ask some questions along the lines of, look, we want to get more contact form submissions, or we want to get more phone calls coming from SEO. Ask questions around those things and see what they say. Ask for time frames. We had an auto mechanic that came to us late last year and asked about SEO. We did a bit of preliminary research, and it was going to take 12 to 18 months of solid work to get him up near page 1. Mobile mechanics is a super heavy contested keyword, and they're just, the competition, Lubemobile, Auto King, Auto Leaders, they own the first couple of pages of Google. So in reality, he was going to have to spend, between $500 and $1,000 a month for at least 12 months to get a decent result for him. It just wasn't viable. So new websites, it's extremely difficult to get good traction unless you've got a real niche market, which we've had a couple of those come through. Search terms that just aren't being searched, or just a market out there that doesn't have a lot of competition. But if you're a trade or a service or something that's fairly popular, mechanics, painters, labourers, electricians, things like that, it's real difficult if you've got a brand new website. We'd suggest looking at things like Google AdWords, email campaigns, more targeted stuff like that, rather than the SEO, because in reality, it's just going to be a long, hard slog to get you to the top of page 1. So just keep those tips in mind when you're talking with a prospective SEO company, and just ask those questions, and get them to focus on the business result, not just the rankings, because when it comes down to it, the important thing is your phone going to ring more, or are you going to get more email submissions? That's the clear goal. It's to make you more money. So check out those stuff.